Okay, Lee, obviously not the result we would have wanted today with Lymington getting all 3 points. What was your assessment of the match?
Obviously, it was a game that had a lot at stake for both teams. Obviously, more for us. We've got less rivalry than Lymington. They've been on a great run. We knew that going into today's game. Obviously, we were on the back of our win last week. We're hoping to make it 2 on the bounce, and it hasn't happened here today. Like from different things, I think the pitch, obviously, with the weather we had in last week, was always going to make it not an easy on the eye spectacle. And probably at this stage of the season, with two sides playing for their like sort of suddenly like survival. It wouldn't have been like that even if the pitch was like Wembley. But it's a frustrating feeling today as the game has passed us by. We haven't been opened up with creativity. We've just been been caught by the sucker punch of like a bit of naivety and two soft goals really to concede. So we're frustrated with that, we're angry with that. But again, like last week, Cinderford went away from here and they sort of dusted themselves down and got a big win today. I noticed at against Hamworthy. So we just got to look at doing the same ourselves. Have a reaction Tuesday night away at Frome. Like away games on a night time at Frome are always nice and exciting games. Those games that I personally relish. So hopefully the boys will do that as well, and we can try and get 3 points that we didn't get today.
Absolutely, Lee. And there's been a lot of times over the last season and this season we've talked about the importance of like a siege mentality. With obviously the Frome game coming on Tuesday, it's a fantastic opportunity for us to just dust ourselves down and try and, like you say, go and get 3 points. How much of a reaction are you looking from the players?
We need one. We've just spoken about it, me and Grantley, a bit of length there, like in terms of we do need that siege mentality. We're in last chance saloon in terms of trying to get out of the bottom 4. Like obviously bottom 2 as well, but like we're trying to get ourselves away from a bottom 4 situation. So with 6 games to go, we need a massive return from those games, but as well within our capabilities. As we were shown in recent times, like it seems to be this old goal that either we're winning by or losing by. So we know we've had a lot of things that have gone against us over the course of the season, but again, you make your own luck. You can't, like the league table come the end of the season won't lie. So we're hoping that we got enough to show reaction Tuesday and then take it from there. That's all we can do.
Absolutely, and to be fair, there were a few players coming back into the team today, especially Theo Llewellyn, who deservedly got man of the match today with a fantastic performance on his return. Just a word on his performance, please.
Yeah, Theo's like obviously it wouldn't even be a debatable situation whether Theo played or not if he was available all the time. Theo's like a clever man in his own life, so he's got a career that he's set out to start off with this season in terms of what he's doing. So football has to take a back seat for him, but obviously like today we took the choice of playing him and hoping that like obviously he'd have that type of impact, which he did. So like the decision to play him was obviously borne out with his performance, and hopefully we can have him more available than not in the coming weeks.
Definitely. To be fair, it was a fiery game up there. It's perfect for what the fans wanted to see on non-league day. A few knocks and bruises, especially Josh Ford in the second half. Just a word on Josh and sort of how the players are faring after that one.
Yeah, obviously, hopefully Josh pulls through and fine for Tuesday. He's a big old centre half. He's a proper man, so I'd expect him to make himself available for selection. He normally does, and he'd be one of hopefully a collective group of people going to Frome Tuesday night looking to avenge this lack of points today, because we need to, like I say, we can't really wish the next one now. We got to make it happen in the next game, and so the best way of doing that is get everyone available, be there mob-handed, and hopefully give the best Bristol Manor Farm performance we possibly can.
And finally, Lee, 248 fans here for non-league day, and just the support that the players received as they're coming off the pitch there. It's great to see that the support is really, really behind this team, and going to give it everything to support us going into the last 6 games.
Yeah, we need that. It is great. Like I say, the last 2 weeks of obviously last week near on 200 plus there today. It shows there is good support for the football club. Like I've said over the last couple of weeks, more in urgency than not, that there needs to be some big things happen around the place, because obviously we've been carried it and we've been spoilt for like sort of near on a decade. Like I say, worked heavily alongside Jeff and how we like sort of done that. I think a few things have been taken for granted, and the place needs an uplift. We need people getting involved and helping us like battle on again, because it is a lonely task if you're like sort of foraging through with only a handful of people. So we're hoping that from the increased crowds and the increased interest, hopefully there will be people that come out and get even more and more involved to help take on a few tasks that need to happen here to help us have a future at a good level of football.